Those who take pride in being brutally honest seem more interested in the brutality than the honesty. I love it when Peter comes along and just puts it in a nice little socket like that. Running Man just says, here's $2. Cool, thanks. Red Dwarf was not a documentary. I also saw a message that went past, which hasn't been starred, that said, and it was a good point actually, that it's strange to see ACT celebrating tax, Chewie.
Yeah, I thought that as well. Like surely all taxation is theft, right? And they're if they're a libertarian party, then they should be against any form of prohibition, right? And this is where they trip up. This is where they trip over their own dick every time. Is like you can't, like
Even
I
the
would
girls?
have,
Even the girls?
even the girls.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because if you haven't noticed, Pat, girls can have dicks too.
okay.
Anyway, I would have a ton more respect for ACT if they went, we're a libertarian party and we're going to mention libertarian policies, however crazy, because that's what we are. We're a libertarian party. All drugs are legal.
Yep.
You know, there shouldn't be any taxation at all on anything. You know, everyone for themselves. Build your own roads. You know, you can't turn around and say, oh, we're a libertarian party, but we are for the prohibition of drugs and the criminalization of drugs. And we still believe in speed limits. And
well, hang on.
Taxes is good, actually.
You know, I hate to do this. I hate to do this, Chewie. But on the legalizing cannabis thing, I'm 90% sure Seymour voted with, you know, the idea. He was for when the cannabis referendum.
That's just one drug, though.
I'm just saying.
Make you libertarian.
Yeah.
You know, like I remember a few years back that ACT on campus, that group of unsufferable little weasels made the point that maybe ACT should be going for decriminalization of all drugs. So I think they're happy to walk under the banner of libertarianism. And if they were asked what that meant please don't tax me, daddy.
Yeah.
And that's it.
But these people are all very much, and this is, you see this on the right a lot. Now, you may see it on the left, throw out some suggestions, but we are free speech. Free speech is what matters. My facts don't care about your feelings until we're talking about Israel. Then you shouldn't be allowed to say that. No. You shouldn't be allowed to say. And, you know, we are libertarians. We want freedom for everything. And there should be no rules until we need to put some rules in place to control a few people. You know, it's like, it's just a very common situation with people who make these grandiose statements as to who their ideologies are and what they are. And then all of a sudden they get called on it and they look like fools. I mean, even our good mate, Karen, what's his name over at the Plonk Forum, you know, remember there was an app being made about what Israeli supporting businesses that you shouldn't use by just some individual. And Karen said that this kind of thing should be regulated. What? This kind of speech should be regulated is what he said, word for word. That is a quote. The Free Speech Friday, though, unless you're talking about Israel or something that I disagree with, then it's not.
ACT and its supporters will be the absolute first people to go, communism looks great on paper, but it never works in the real world. And it's going, yeah, but you're an ACT supporter. You know, you're this piss poor version of libertarianism, which also looks great on paper when you're 18, and doesn't work in principle. And it's just because you don't like being told what to do.
I like Greg's idea better. That's a better one. Lucky we don't work Fridays, Greg, or else that could be.
It's not an idea. That's a way of just being.